Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. Hope you're all doing well. Just want to say happy birthday to all you Aquariuses out there. We are in Aquarius season, and I am sorry I did not post yesterday. I've been feeling this energy. I don't know about the rest of you, but according to the reading, I had a reading yesterday and I was going to post it, but it just was icky energy, and I don't like posting readings that don't feel good, and I apologize because you all need to hear what's going on, even if it is not so positive. So I never posted it yesterday, and of course, some of the same cards came out today. So I am just going to go with it because there's definitely some energy that we are all navigating through. Some of it might be difficult, and some of it might be more difficult for others. But anyway, let's jump into the energy for today, January 27th, and see what's happening here. We have the Magician and the Six of Discs. Okay, so this talks about really being mindful of what you are manifesting, okay? And with the Magician, this is really focusing on what you're creating. There's something that you are creating. And if you're not mindful, it's also saying that, you know, with the Six of Discs here, there could be an imbalance somewhere, and you may be creating that imbalance with your words, okay, and the way that you're thinking, the things that you say, because your words and your thoughts, they do become things, okay? I know you've heard me say that before. And with this Six of Discs, this is about, you know, balances and you know, things being in balance, relationships being equal give and take. Now, I feel like with the Magician here, this is an energy of that, you know, there may be some imbalance in the way that you're thinking or the way that you're trying to manifest something, because sometimes the Magician can be manipulative, okay? So be mindful if you're in a situation where you might be trying to manipulate a situation, or a, you know, a relationship, so it goes the way that you want, which is going to create an imbalance, okay? It also can mean that somebody else may be trying to manipulate a situation with you. And also, for a lot of you, I think that it's about your own thought process and the way that you're speaking to yourself and the way that you're thinking about what it is that you maybe are trying to create. And there is an imbalance there, okay? Maybe you're thinking, sometimes we all do it, can be maybe a bit critical of self or negative, okay? And that's an imbalance. And you are probably focused on trying to create something, but if you're trying to create something that you really desire, that is something positive, but you keep having thoughts about why you can't create it, why it's so difficult, why you don't deserve it, you know, things of that nature, then you're really not going to be able to create what it is you want, because you're actually putting out the opposite energy, because you have your ego that gets in the way, which is fears, and is maybe giving you excuses of why you can't do something or why you're not able to create something that you want. And this is gonna, you know, this is bringing some imbalance in your life. And so this energy is, it's not easy energy. With the Magician, you know, it could be, like I said, you know, thoughts being created into your physical reality. So be careful of what you're thinking and what you're putting out there. What's the energy you're putting out there? And is it in balance? Because I feel like maybe there's some imbalance. Maybe there's a relationship that maybe you're giving too much and you're not receiving enough, or vice versa, right? And also, like I said, be very careful of the way that you speak to yourself and to others and just in general and what you're thinking, because it's going to throw you out of balance if you are more leaning towards the negative side of things and you're really trying to create something positive in your life, but all you keep doing is thinking negatively or poorly about yourself or about a situation or about something that you want, then you're not going to create that. You're just going to create more of that negative stuff. And so you have to really be careful of that. And also, like I said, be careful of your relationships and how you're, how they're developing and how you're manifesting your relationships, and if they are out of balance. Okay. Are you giving more? Are you taking more? Are you keeping yourself in a relationship that you really don't feel good about? Okay, so you have to look at that too, because that's that's completely out of balance. And if you don't feel good about a relationship and you continue to stay in it, it's not really going to lead you to anywhere positive. Okay, so the energy is definitely um, a bit challenging, because the challenge here, and this was the same challenge yesterday, is this Ace of Cups, and now we have the challenge and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so a lot of you are having a hard time with self-love. Okay, and that's why this, like I said, with this Magician, what are you telling yourself? Okay, how are you treating yourself? How are you talking to yourself? What are you thinking? Because it may be out of balance, because there's definitely a challenge here for some clarity, and how some clarity on how to take care of yourself. I feel like a lot of you may be feeling insecure. You might not be feeling like you know how to take care of yourself, or what it is that you need. Okay, some of you are just feeling insecure. Some of you are having a bit of a challenge trying to get some clarity on how to take care of yourself. Okay, yes, we all know how to take care of ourselves, but on a true emotional level, like feeding your soul, and how to really treat yourself and talk to yourself in with kindness and love. And some of you might be feeling a bit lacking in that area. Others of you may be having a really hard time, because I feel like you're really trying to manifest something, but there's just some imbalance, and you're really probably, some of you could be really trying to figure out what it is that you want to create, what you want to go after, that your heart desires. And there may be some indecisions, and right now there may be some blocks on trying to figure out, trying to know what it is that you want. Sometimes we're not sure what direction to go in, right? We're not sure what our heart wants. Sometimes we think we want something, and we start to realize that it's what we thought we wanted is not what we wanted at all. Okay, so you may be in a situation that is a little out of balance like that, because you've been manifesting maybe a relationship, partnership, maybe a job, or some project that you really thought you wanted, and now maybe there's some confusion, because now you're maybe not sure that your heart's really into it. It may not be what you thought it was going to be. So there's definitely a challenge here with trying to gain some clarity, being able to communicate with others and with yourself about what it is that you need and you want to help you feel good, and to love yourself and take care of yourself. So definitely a challenge here, trying to take care of yourself. And the Empress in reverse, with the Priestess or the Queen of Cups in reverse as the outcome, is just telling me that there's definitely a lot of insecurities. A lot of you may be feeling overwhelmed and emotional. I feel like a lot of you have been through something quite difficult. Some unexpected change may have happened recently, or you may be going through, and something that was quite sudden, and shook you up and has left you feeling pretty emotional. A lot of you may be feeling, like I said, with this challenge, unable to take care of yourself. Your self-love may be lacking a little bit. Your confidence might be low right now. You may feel like you can't reach your creativity. You may be having a hard time feeling creative, feeling like you could create what you want. Like with this Magician being here in this energy, you want to manifest, but there's something out of balance, because for a lot of you, what's out of balance is your emotions and your ability to love yourself fully and accept yourself, and to clearly communicate with yourself what it is your heart wants, and what you want to go after. And some of you may be stuck in an energy where you are selling yourself short. Okay, you don't feel like you deserve more, and you may be stuck in a relationship that's completely out of balance where you're just giving, giving, giving. So that could be the case for some of you. But there's definitely some things that are lopsided here, and there's definitely some emotions that may be overwhelming. There's a period, there's going to, you need a little bit of time to really regain your confidence. Spend some time trying to build up your confidence again, and reconnect with your heart, and reconnect with your creativity. Some of you might be feeling like you are not able to create what you want, and there's a challenge there because there's some blocks. We're still in that Mercury retrograde, so communications can be off right now, and that means even with yourself. You may be having a hard time clearly understanding what it is that you need to take care of yourself, or how to heal from some recent event that has been upsetting and has left you feeling a little bit turned around, and a bit overwhelmed with emotions. Okay, but there's definitely this need to take care of yourself, slow down, and really be mindful of how you're treating yourself and where you're putting your energy and your thoughts, and really being able to show yourself some self-love and some self-care, because it's lacking. And there's this feeling of, like you can't take care of yourself. You may be feeling like if you're in a role where you have to take care of others, you may be feeling like you can't take care of others. You're having a hard time even taking care of yourself, okay? Because there's some uncertainty, some lack of clarity, and a lack of self-esteem right now. You may be feeling just, some of you might not be feeling attractive. You may be having some, issues with your own ego, and, telling yourself lies really about how you look and how you feel. And it's leaving you feeling, definitely uncertain about yourself, unsure of yourself, and creating this feeling of insecurity. Okay, so there it is. And there's definitely been some hard energy happening on the collective. I've been feeling it, and like I said yesterday, I just didn't even want to post the video because it wasn't so happy. But I realized that everyone needs to hear the messages regardless of what the message is. So I have to really get my ego out of the way and just tell you what's going on. So let's get a message from the unicorns, okay? Because they're always loving, and a lot of us, I feel, are lacking in some self-love right now, lacking in some clarity of, direction of where to go. Some of you are having a hard time in your relationships that are out of balance, okay? And some of you are feeling unattractive, are feeling, like you're not creative, feeling like you can't take care of yourself or others, okay? And really have to be careful of what you're telling yourself, okay? Watch those thoughts and the words that you speak. It's very easy to get caught in the negative loop and to keep telling yourself lies and nasty things about yourself or other people. And we got to get out of that cycle, okay? Because it's just going to lead to more feelings of emotional upset, feelings of, unattractiveness, and feeling like you're not good enough. Okay, so really take some time to pay attention to what you're telling yourself. Build yourself up. Don't break yourself down. All right, unicorns, what do we have to say? Any advice for our viewers that are navigating this unpleasant energy, maybe feeling confused, emotional? Okay, what do we got? Okay. They say imagine. What would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Okay, exactly. So start thinking about and focusing on how you feel how you would feel when you are able to manifest what you want, how you would feel, what you would say, what does it look like. Start thinking about that positive outcome that you want, because right now you're not getting it because you are stuck in a cycle of imbalances. I feel there may be some negative self talk going on, self doubt, insecurities. Okay, so the unicorns are reminding you, and the tarot message here with the magician reminding you to really focus on thinking and seeing and feeling what it is that you do want, instead of focusing on, and you may be in a situation that's really crappy, okay, and you can't put rose colored glasses on, but instead of focusing on how crappy it is, let's focus on how you want to change that. And maybe you're not sure, there's no clarity, you're not sure how to start something new, or what direction to go in, but start thinking about how you would feel, what it is you do want, and focus more on those positive vibrations, okay, than getting stuck in the negative loops. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you heard a message you needed to hear. I wish you all well. I hope you all take some time to really focus on some positivity in your life. Take some time to love yourself, focus on your self-care, and really watch what you're telling yourself, okay? You deserve the best and nothing but the best, okay? So don't tell yourself the fear-based lies that keep coming up. And if you're stuck in relationships that are out of balance, okay, try to focus on what it is you want in your relationships. If you're having a difficult time getting out of that relationship right now, just focus on the outcome that you do want, okay? Because you will get some clarity. Right now, you're not sure maybe of how to take a new beginning or how to go after what it is you want, but it will come in time. Just try to take care of yourself and tell yourself loving things, okay? All right, my friends, I will see you all soon. I wish you all well. Love and light.